Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz. And I think it was yesterday that Gary Russell came out with a tape with Leo Santa Cruz dead. He had his arms around him, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, it was not in a threatening situation, you know what I'm saying. But it was just they said a couple of words to each other, and then Gary Russell got up and was walking off with the camera and said that he was gonna, if I can't get to you, I'm put my hands on your pops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is what all this is all the stirring up and all that. And but this goes back farther too. At the same time, this goes back to when Gary Russell was calling out Leo Santa Cruz for almost, I think, a year or maybe even 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, right? And that's a long time, right? And Leo Santa Cruz haven't responded to him at all. You know what I'm saying? He talking about jumping up, talking about fighting Javante Davis for a big money fight, which will be a big money fight. I mean, more money than fighting Gary Russell, right? But this goes back farther a little bit more than Gary Russell called him out. This goes back to, for Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell, because Leo Santa Cruz lost against Gary Russell in the amateurs, and I think that's one of the reasons why he don't want to fight him. And I guess his managers and his trainers, whatever, don't want him to fight Gary Russell too. And he's not the only one. He's not the Leo Santa Cruz. Is not the only person that he didn't want to fight Gary Russell. I mean, it was Leo Santa Cruz didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Rigondeaux. He ducked Rigondeaux. Now he's ducking Gary Russell too. You know what I'm saying? And he's got the WBA strap, if I'm not mistaken. And Gary Russell got the WBC strap. And this is for, I mean, who's the best out of the two? And you know, he's talking about jumping up weight and trying to fight Javante Davis. I don't know if he's gonna stay at 130. Is at 130 pounds. But then, you know, Javante Davis went up, so that fight is not gonna happen, right? So now, I mean, you should. I don't know why people trying to jump weight and fight somebody in a different weight class, knowing that. What happened to undisputed in your own weight class and try to fight the people that you haven't fought yet? And he's been there for a minute. Leo Santa Cruz. Gary Russell been calling him out. This is, I mean, when you in boxing, that's part of the boxing. And I mean, I think it's just how Gary Russell did it to a certain point, as in talking about putting hands on his father, not because he had his hands around his father and stuff like that. Like, you know, I think he was out of bounds when he said he's going to put his hands on his father. But if y'all think that he's going to do that, then y'all some idiots. Gary Russell he's not no type of guy like that. I think he's just frustrated because he's not getting the people that he called out and they're not responding. You know what I'm saying? And Leo Santa Cruz is ducking Gary Russell. Even if the managers don't want him to do it, he's still his own man. That means that he still don't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? So, but you know what? But look what's going on. I mean, I'm on Leo Santa Cruz Instagram page, and look what's happening. You need to knock out Gary Russell for saying he's going to put hands on your dead. He still won't fight Gary. He still won't fight Rigondeaux. He won't go to 130 to fight Tank. He won't fight Farmer. He won't fight any fighter that won't lead with their face. Now that's new right there, as in Farmer. I don't know about that, but you know, he still won't fight. Well, that's the same one I read. Look at this. Gary Russell know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you've been calling him out and it didn't work that way, he's going the other route. And I think this is the last straw, whatever. I mean, I guess Gary Russell got kind of desperate. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting the recognition that he wants. Gary Russell. Leo Santa Cruz got more recognition than him, and then Leo Santa Cruz don't want to fight him. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? And this has been shoved under the rug because, I mean, swept under the rug because Leo Santa Cruz is a good guy. He's not a mean fighter. He don't talk a lot of shit. He just does what he got to do in the ring. He let his fighting talk for him, in a sense. He's a respectful person. He's a kind person. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody else is like Anthony Joshua ducking. I mean, when it comes to ducking in professional boxing, everybody talking about Anthony Joshua ducking Deontay Wilder. Danny Garcia ducking Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? They even said Mikey Garcia was ducking Terrence Crawford, which I believe that's true too. You know, they all talk about them ducking each other, but they don't talk about Leo Santa Cruz ducking Gary Russell and Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? They all in professional boxing, but they talk about the other people. Um, they don't talk about Leo Santa Cruz ducking Gary Russell, but and they talk about Gervonta Davis was ducking Lomachenko. That's what they were saying, which I believe that too. At the same time, you know, I believe that too. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Leo Santa Cruz, you don't get no special treatment, man, because you're, he's not a show off. You know what I'm saying? He's not a like I said, he don't talk a lot of shit. And he's a respectful guy. That's why nobody's not coming at him, coming at his neck for ducking the people in his division. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look what happened. Look, I'm on his Instagram page. Look, fight Gary Russell Jr. Gary disrespect your pops, bro. Check his chin for that. Gary Russell. Look at this. You gotta fight Russell next. He disrespect your pops. Leo is a professional ducker. He ducked Rigo, now Gary. Leo, no more fucking excuse, man. If you don't step up and fight these fools, you will never go away. One of you two are ducking. Point blank period. You have the same team. It's ridiculous. Well, one of the two. Well, Leo Santa Cruz is ducking Gary Russell. Leo Santa Cruz said he wanted to fight Gary Russell, but then he's talking about jumping up weight to fight Gervonta Davis when he was at 130. Look at this. And these people are not black. Some of these people are not black. They Mexican or some other ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Mr. Gary Russell Jr. out here kicking it with your pops. You on your table getting rubbed down. Look at this. This is on Leo Santa Cruz Instagram page. Stop ducking Gary Russell, punk. Look at this. If this don't get to him, then ain't nothing else is gonna get to him. I think this fight might happen because of this issue, because of this reason. Gary Russell know what he's doing. He's a smart guy. I mean, what he did, the way he did it, not the way he did. It's just the way what he said about his father. He should have left his father out of the situation, right? He stepped out of bounds with that. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't never said putting his hands on his father, but everybody knew he was going to do that anyway. He wasn't going to put his hands on his father. Come on now. But at the same time, some people believe in that or believe that he was going to do that. And if you do believe that Gary Russell is going to do that, then you're an idiot. Like I say, I'm going to keep on saying that. Because Gary Russell come from he got his father to teach him how to box and stuff like that. And he's around his father too at the same time. He respect fathers out there, but he just did it the wrong way, as in mentioning his father, putting his hands on his father, which he wasn't going to do anyway, right? It's publicity, you know what I'm saying? And he got my attention, and I think he got Leo Santa Cruz attention, if I'm not mistaken, but Leo Santa Cruz haven't responded to nothing yet at all, not right now, and he's seen it. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz speaks Spanish and English. He's bilingual. He knows what's going on. This is not like Canelo. Jamal Charlo has been calling out Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez don't speak English. He speaks Spanish, so he don't know what people are saying to him until his manager or trainers tell him. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit different, right? But at the same time, everybody jumping weight to fight other people, but you got people down there at your weight division that you could fight, like Mikey Garcia jumping up to 147 to fight Errol Spence, but he could have fought people at the 140. He could have been undisputed at the 140 division, which I believe. He could have, I believe he could have beat. Well, Lomachenko was at 135. You know what I'm saying? He could have beat. I believe that Mikey Garcia could have beat him and could have beat the people at 140, like who's at 140? Richard Carmi, Teofimo Lopez, and who else? No, I think Richard Carmi's at 135. But Richard Carmi's at 135 too. But 140 is Regis Progress, and who's there? Ramirez, who beat Maurice Hooker, Maurice Hooker, and he could have did that. He could have been undisputed at that weight. But they jumping up and trying to get the money fight, which I can't blame them to a certain degree. But you could have finished everybody off at 140, then went up to 147. Then Garcia first, then fought Keith Thurman, then fight Errol Spence. But he jumped up too. He jumped up. Jumped up to fight the number one, number two multiple in division. You know what I'm saying? So, but what y'all think? What y'all think about this Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell situation at the same time? Do you think Leo Santa Cruz is going to respond? Do you think he's going to fight him, or do you think he's not going to fight him? Do you think he's not going to respond to him? You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.